here. So, yes. Yes. Right. So, now click live. Hopefully. Whatever that was, it can go. Okay. Right. That's better. And the chat box appeared. So hopefully people find me. I've got no way of posting to say it's here now. You know? Hello Jake from Haunted Railway. How are you, sir? Kumbawa. Kumbawa. Nah, don't get to pour my drink. Right. So, I'll start again. On the inner track, we have Tomic's DF200, the extreme weight flat car, and the caboose, which are Tomic's and Kato respectively. On the outer line, we have, as you may have noticed, a steam engine. Which is D51 498 and Mikado 282, and that is hauling, this is all Kato, 12 series excursion train for JR East, and that is scheduled to depart very shortly, just after I've spoken to Jake here. So, good thanks / ignored. Why would you be ignored, old fellow? Well, we won't ignore you here, sir. We won't ignore you here. It's good to have you. Yes. Right. It's set for departure, and off it goes. So, yes. Oh, annoyed. And what's annoying you today then, Jake? Kumbawa, Anthony. Yes, here we are. I don't know how I managed to do it. Obviously it was me. I disabled the chat because it wasn't there. It's not going to do it on its own, is it? So it's obviously me. But yeah, not quite sure what I pressed there. But yes, so sorry about that. Here we are. Yes, how are you, sir? Right, but it does mean I now have got it on there quickly. We're not having that bit of fast there, and we will still go for a full 60 minutes according to the clock. Let's just put my head here that you can't see, but I can. By telling the truth. Well, of course, I will be able to see afterwards. So, what's changed since last Monday? Well, it's got hot again. The aircon's been running since I got home, pretty much. Just turned it off before the stream because I didn't want to have it running in the background. Hopefully it stays reasonably cool now. I'll just put it on again afterwards. Apart from that, on the layout, what's changed? Well, we've got a lot more grass. So obviously you see this bit here, and I've actually done the whole of this bit just as a trains and then you get rid of that one, another one turns up. Go away. Just a minute. Right. So there's more over here as well. And that sort of goes right from here round and along the entire side of the platform here to as far as I could take it that way. So there's a lot more grass down. Using the method I found on Anthony's channel, it dried nice and quickly. I was able to sort of stall out really simply. But also, in some areas, I actually made little mounds of the scenic grass. That's not my top colour. That's just providing a bit of tonal difference underneath to make little mounds and little hills, little natural hills. And they weren't sort of planned the way they were going to be. It just sort of happened. But I intended. It's a bit weird. I intended to do it, but I wasn't sort of really concentrating around putting them so they were as random as possible. But yeah, so that's changed a great deal this side. I'm on hold until I work out what I'm doing in that corner, what I'm doing over there, and it's going to require more money. But the next easy win for me is bushes and ballast. Ballast go between the rails here, between the tracks and here, just to fill that in. and bushes to start putting in the forest to make that look. You know, I've got to work on the forest in layers. As I was saying to someone earlier on, I've got to work on it in layers. So, yeah. Thanks for the thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Not expected. Really. Found out I got a broken motor on 92. Now it's new and only new once for a run in and turn on track. But got a new one. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. Who makes the 92? I'm not familiar with. Which one's the 90? Which one is the 92? Which one is the 92? Is that the one that they named like Victor Hugo in that? Like Eurotunnel delivery? Kuroscow. Oh, another dodgy Kuroscow motor then. You know, it makes me really nervous about these manners I've got down here. But I did see, yes, Wilbert Audrey, the Austerity, the Gen94, has been announced. So excellent, good, good idea. It's going to be a very popular model, that's for sure, and it will go very nicely with a set with the pannier tank as well. I haven't got on my one I've got on order is Glendower. Long story short, when I returned 4, I asked Father Christmas for 4 railway videos, and I got a pack of 4, and one of them, Working Steam, starts with footage of Glendower. So yeah, I was like, had to get that one. But yeah, Kombawa to Brian of Finneton. How are you, sir? Seeing it in the virtual world again, of course. It's kind of strange to think that Brian's the only one here, apart from me, that's seen this in real life. Or have I seen this in real life? Is this the real life? Or is it the fantasy? Oh well, I guess I'll have no escape from reality. I know I missed a line. But yes, have you got one? Have you got one ordered? With Wilbert? Very cool, very cool. Figment of my... Yes! I believe I saw Mr. X as well, just before, only because we met you both at Statfold that time, and me and Anthony bumped into you both at Statfold, yeah. But, yeah. No, wonderful, wonderful. It was great to see you. Next time I might think of some conversation. I thought you were on. You're right, Brian. Yeah, yeah. Good, yeah. I don't know what to say. And Mav. Oh, right. I didn't know Mav, yeah. Sorry, I was going last, so I know it's good. I knew if anyone was going to get this, get the song going, it would be Anthony. It's just Bohemian Rhapsody. I was trying to think, which one is that? That's not Bohemian. It's just Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't have a British card. If I did, I'd have to give you that, wouldn't I? Passport, that would do. I was asking my passport back. It's going to be excommunicated. Don't immediately know all your Queen songs. But, yeah. So, yeah, this is the first time, really. I did get them running yesterday for a bit, but this is the first time, really, in a week that trains have run on both tracks on this. I don't think that DC-12's going a little bit quicker, for my liking. I like it to go a little bit. That's it, a little bit slower. And Kombawa to the highballing hogger. How are you, sir? Good to see you. And may I say what a fine chat that was we had last night. Now, if only someone could actually invent the device for passing food between screens, we'd be we'd be golden, wouldn't we? That's why we go getting divorce papers being excommunicated. Very good, sir. Oh dear. What's so itchy? Must be more pollen. I've got some more allergy tablets left. Hopefully not then. So, any other news? What else have I done? Well, it's not late May yet. You're gonna have to wait another couple of weeks until you all see the mystery train revealed. But yeah, so that's because I haven't got the rest of it yet. But I have made a pre-order over the weekend. Yes, indeed. I've pre-ordered a Kato model. Actually, 4 of them. Well, five. Four passenger cars and a locomotive. So yeah, 5 Kato models. But they're not Japanese. No, indeed. And it amazes me that for basically almost the amount of a loco here on its own in Engage, I have actually got one of the Swiss Crocodile electric locomotives on order. It comes with a 4-car passenger train for it to pull, which is not 1/160 scale, it's not 1/150 scale. But it's actually, I think, should it technically be 187 because it's HOM. Because it's a meter gauge loco in real life, so it should, in theory, be HOM. Which I thought used TT train. We'll find out when it arrives and it can't run here. But anyway, yes, I've got one of those on order as a train set. I ummed and ahed about it and I thought, do you know what? It's one with coupling rods, which I don't remember seeing a model of before. Usually they're the ones with just the covered bogie like a normal diesel electric that I've seen. I'm sure there have been other ones. There's been other coupling fitted. Whatever, with rods. And not Stuart. Made, but it's the first one I've seen. And it's also an outside frameless, so you can actually see the wheels there behind the frame. And the rods also on the outside. And yes, I thought it looked interesting. And it gives me something else. When I take this out to a show, I can say, well look, I'm running Japanese on this size. I've set it up, I'm running Japanese. You could run British, you could run American, you could run European. And I just want to sort of show that a little bit. So yeah, I thought, you know what, I'll pick that up. Let's catch up with the chat. So, it's good to watch Stephen Disney NKP again. Ho 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 ho! Nurse! Yes. Oh. Did you have a box of tissues handy there, sir? I hope you did. I think you needed it. Kombawa Valid 56XX. How are you, Chris? Welcome, sir. No such thing as a Swiss crocodile or alligator. Do you know? I don't know if this one's actually. I'm guessing with the crocodile. There's probably only one of them that's technically a crocodile. And the name's just sort of stuck with all of them that shape now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. It's not out till November, so we've got a bit of time. What I might actually do is leave this platform here unglued down for a bit, just so I can lift it because it is out of gauge. The only thing that looks like it might be dodgy is the snowplow. It all depends, because obviously we ran the 009 Small England, and that was too big for my platforms. So yeah, we'll have to see when it arrives. If it's too big, I guess I'll have to do a little layout for it to move around. Oh dear. But yes, I think I should join everyone else like Richard and put a face on him, but I don't think I ever saw them episodes, or if I have, I don't know if I've seen the episodes. I've read the book. One of the books with him in, I've read. I've seen the illustrations with Wilbert. I read, what story was it? He's trying to please, but he ends up, there's something to do with coal wagons. He's trying to please them when he gets tripped by the wagons or like the Swiss road. But yeah, I've not seen him in the TV, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. One of my favourite classes is Loco. One of my favourite classes is Loco. Yeah, talking to faces, I'm going to need to source one for a D51. And I'm not going to do it to one of my running ones. I want to get a static D51 there to paint up as Hero. Because, yeah. Apparently I should have Hero on show. If I've got on the front and Hero should be on show, so, yeah. But yes. Kambawa Evo, how are you, sir? I hope you're well. So yes, unexpected pre-ordering of the European train. First it comes in a pack with some coaches. It's got a little very British pull. The design is over 100 years old, 1921. It was apparently when these crocodiles were made. Is it the G6/something? I can't actually remember what it is. I just know what it looks like. It's brown with rods and pantographs. And big, nasty, pointed teeth. It's alright. I know at least one person will get that reference. But yeah, I could probably look it up on the tablet if it really bothers. If people wanted me to look it up. But of course, this does bring me on to something else. Oh well, you say you're only able to show you can get British, you can get American, you can get what do you do for British and America basically. Well, I've got some North American stock already, so I can just pick one of those. I've got a Cato Heavy Mikado, for instance. I could bring that. It's a Swiss one Evo. Yeah, I'll get the class. Go on. Oh, alright. Can I? Yes. I'll get the class. Can I? I think so. Maybe. We'll find out. I tell you. I shouldn't be allowed that on the end. Actually selling it here. It is the GE6/6-I, an Alpine green passenger car. Oh, they're doing it South Figures for nice cheaper. I'm sure they are. What's this one? Bloody hell! So this is the one. This is the one I pre-ordered. So if we make it a bit bigger for you. There we go. Can't get a Swiss croc to work. Refuse to join ACOTs. And then there's there is the passenger car set that goes with it. So there's the formates in there. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. on the track it's on, it looks like it fits quite neatly on over the within the balance shoulder, so it should be fine on this rider. The only bloody hell there was the fact that before postage, mine is going to cost me £148, right? They're selling it for 327 on here. 327. And that's not the sound fitted one, though. Dread to think what the sound fitted one's price is. 392. 392 for the sound fitted set, or it's 327 for the non-sound fitted. Just the loco on its own is 188 standard and 275 sound fitted, and that's from yes, I believe so, Eva. I will admit, I looked at the pictures more than reading anything about it. I just went, oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I like the price. That's ridiculous. So this is from the shop that was saying, don't buy from Japan, you'll pay more. Even with import it won't come to that. Bloody hell. I'm thinking with import, if I've done my sums right, it's going to be near 200, I think. That's obscene. Ouch. Makes you wonder what else they're selling at stupid price. Hang on a minute, let's see what the Akamo is. Talking of the Akamo, by the way, folks, I've had a very nice comment tonight from... I'll get the name up in a minute. Yeah, probably for the best bride. I mean, your shop is beautifully priced. And as and when I come back to doing my 00 venture, I will definitely be coming to you again. Not just because, you know, one, you are a friend and I like to help friends out, but also the prices are good. It's not rails and steel field. No, I will name them. This is Train Tracks. So have they got? There we go. So I have this train on order. 137. Okay. $137. What the hell? £66. So, yeah, I'll just show you this one. I don't know if I've showed you this before. So yeah, 137 for a 4-car set on Train Tracks. 66 quid from my shop in Japan that I use, Arbitrage. So £20 for the DHL shipping brings it to £86. There'll be no import on that. Just saying. That's, yeah. That's obscene. That is obscene. I mean, yeah. Wow. So glad I use Hobby Search. I've just been made aware of another store so I knew the name of, but I haven't checked it for ages. Yeah, I need to check them out. I don't want to say its name because I wouldn't want someone to go, he said the name, he must be recommending it, so I'll wait, I'll have a look at it and I'll mention it in another video or stream later on. But yeah. So yeah, £148 for me. Um, Shot came only for to take it. That's true, Brian. That's true. But say, I do recommend it to everyone I speak to who talks about wanting 00 stuff. So, you know, I try my best, Brian. I try my best. But, yeah, no problem. I don't know if you get any more footfall or not, but I do try and I do try. I'm very trying, and no one's like that. So yes, the big thing I need to do next, as I say, is get some ballasts, get some butchers, and I can sort of carry on working this area over here. It'd be really great to work out what to do in that corner there. Yeah. Let's sell some new sort of food now. Ooh, what, as in brand new or new to the shop? So let's have a quick drink. Sorry, I'd catch up with this then. I'd like to know how a Akira scale, non-sound dispenser 180, and the sound is 280, when horn pattern is like 350. Yes, especially with the quality of Akira scale, sound as well, not to be sniffed at. Just like emergency classes are both simple and complicated at the same time. Oh, so I take it the simple bits to pick before the slash, yeah? Because, yeah, crazy. Neutral shop, oh, very cool. Who is so new, Wayne Hornby. Fair. Fair. And of course, Brian, as always, and anyone, you've all taken part in the chat. If you've got videos coming up, you just want to share a link to your channel, do it. Go for it. Whichever side of me it's on. That side. And by the way, I'm fully aware that's backwards. This is just my preferred way of streaming. In fact, actually, as time goes on, you're not going to be able to sit there. So you're not going to be able to see my ugly mug for much more of the streams, unless I find somewhere else to put you. We can still see the trains. Bits over 608. That's good. That's good. It is good. And I do pop on myself because, you know, I have a Great Western collection. And it's never harmful to occasionally just fall through a bit. I did get this, which I will be honest, I'd forgotten about, from Rapido Trains. See how much I've taken out the box, I need to do a video for it. It's one of the RC8 wagons, 1907 RC8 open wagons, and it's the Charles, oh, blind, that glare's awful, isn't it? Can I do it? Oh no. It's the Charles Collet of Swindon one. Yeah, so it's the Great Western thing. Oh, mostly diesels. Very nice, Brian. Very nice. I just had a missile. So I'm also waiting on the flag as well. Which will end up going behind me there, initially. And I might just order another one for now. Right. That's something else every day. Similar parts of the wheel formula, driven with total wheels. Hard parts the endless change of the speed letter destination. Ah, right. So it's a similar system to Japan in a way then. You know, like DF200 here is D for diesel, F for number of driven axles, and then the 200 is the speed range. But yeah. And again, D51. I don't know if that's speed or power. It might be power on the 50 series. BLCD for 400 axles. I don't know how they class the units and things, but yes, it's all progressing. All progressing. So the big things I need now are, say, bushes and animals and things like that from the forest, and ballast to match the cattle track colour, the ballast colour on the track. Because then that really does kill off the few last really big bits of white that can be seen. I have found also my first repair I'm going to have to do to the baseboard. Over here there's a flap that's come loose. That's fine. I kind of expected it. There was never anything else connected to it. Literally just a straight line across there. So at some point I'll employ someone's help, probably my brother, just to hold it up while I hot glue some more pieces underneath and get that sorted out basically. So I might be able to do this bit on my own. Do a bit there and hold it. But yeah, the SBB Crocodile train of destinations, that's been changed. A CE68 could do the same as a BE68 depending on the year. Oh wow. So they didn't keep the same class throughout their life then? Weird. Very interesting though, very interesting. If anything, there's a lot of pollen about. Yeah. These all stay the same at least, so I'll be totally confused. So I've got no idea how they... I know that diesel units and petrol units are Kihos. Big K, little I, big H, little L. And the electric ones are series. Like the 485 series Raicho there. Now I'm up. I don't know why, I've just got some chemical on this. The image is mirrored, Evo. It's just the way the phone does it. It's the best option for me at the minute. Yeah. So, sorry, you're not seeing things. I didn't put the signal box back in place. Have room to me. I'm probably going to knock it over as well. There's lights and figures going up, so I'm not doing anything down this yet. Right. These cards are all numbered. That's 9. I seem to remember that our Mr. Dodge liked this one. This is one of the ones he liked of the newer trains as well. I'll say the newer trains. This is new to me. 7, that is our motor unit. Not really silly about things. 1, 6. Oh, it's 3 there. So 6. 5. 4. I didn't take this one to 7 running. I really should have. It's a nice, bright coloured one, but see, I told you I'd knock it for 6. Oh, calamity! We've had calamity all over the track. Olga, we need Wilmerstone. Yeah, turn that around. Put it back on the signal box while I take it round. There we are. There we go. Right. There in other news, that's all confirmed as happening again. I'm going back next year for that, so you'll all have to come and see me again. Right. Don't be a daft sod, come on. Come on. Come on. It'll be alright once it gets going. Needs a bit to warm up, that one. So this is the Boso View Express. This is a Series 255 from Micro Race. But yes, talking of the Yakimo anyway, there was a... oh, very noisy, you know. There was a very nice comment, I'll just say it quickly while it stopped. Explaining what could be wrong on the Yakimo. They had their own one, was a bit sort of running a bit funny, and yeah, they found out how to fix it, so they're suggesting a fix for me, so I'll have a go at that at some point. Right, let's get noisy one running again. Come on, you. Now, I'm glad the DF200 was running okay, because you know, we know the track's clean, so it's sort of literally come on. It's funny how it's always been in the same place though. Try getting a bit of clean, I suppose. Bit of clean. See what it looks like also. Come on. Before we do people will get down there again. Still doing it. Okay, Jake. Take care. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, it's definitely not the track. I mean, there is a bit of dirt coming off it, but it's not. Yeah, I'm just not very happy, are you? We'll take him off again. He's not very happy. Kombawa, dear Harder, how are you? Hope you're well. I'm alright, thanks. A bit of a grumpy train here. This is the risk you take with micro race. You know, they can be really good, or they can be a little bit dodgy. And I've no idea how old this one actually is, but yeah, it's doing it all in the same places. So you'd think it was the track, but then I've just cleaned the track, and it's still doing it. So yes, let's take it off. It's going to be a bit grumpy. I'll have a look at it another time. Oh. Where do you make this sod? Oh. Oh, that's good. So isn't it? One Jake goes out and another one comes in. Right. Oh, sorry about that, folks. I was hoping to run that one for you for a bit, but yeah. Also, he needs a little bit of attention, a little bit of TLC. Oh, I found a blasted card thing up in the box bubble. There is a name, please, caller. There we are. Right. Try something else, shall we? I still can't go with that price difference. That's awkward for me, that has. Right. What else do we have? Something different we haven't done so yet. Something different. There's that. Okay. It might be a bit too much blue, because we've got quite a blue passenger train there. Kumbawa Killian. Hope you're well, sir. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. How are you? I'll take it away in my hand, shall we? Excellent to hear, sir. This one we get a chance to run at Seven Valley, so we'll run this one here. It's got normal company. It has got normal company, even better. I bet it's just completely missed the track, hasn't it? It has, of course it has. Come on. Stop being daft. Come on. On you go. Hello. Oh, nice. Indeed it is, sir. Indeed it is. Come on. Don't you start being awkward as well. Right. Let's try that one in. So this is technically a Kia. Kia 81 Series Super Express Diesel. D51 going the other way. Yes, absolutely critical in N. Get it on the track. It's some of these locos it'd be impossible, especially with the some diesels have that centre bogey as well. What I love is all the D51 needs is one pickup axle on the rails, and it can drive on and off it. Yeah. Yeah, they are absolutely. I'll defend them till the end. Cato steam engines are just witchcraft in motion. Slow that one down a little bit. I know it's an express diesel train, but also I like to think proving that it wasn't the track. And as a model, this one's actually older than the micro race one we were running. But yeah, so that one seems to be a TLC, like I say. Probably a wheel clean, that sort of thing. I was just saying, Killy, we were just talking. And Eva was telling us about the different um, classifications that Swiss loafers underwent. I've pre-ordered the crocodile, the meter gauge crocodile from Kato. Comes out in November. From Japan, it's £148 as far as official. Over here, the set, because it comes with 4 passenger cards as well. It's the 1921 design one, the outside framer. From train tracks here in the UK, the standard set, the same one I'm getting, is £327. It's like that's just a bit of a price difference. So even with import, I'm going to be paying less than that still. But yeah, looking forward to it. I think it should be something different. Because let's say part of the idea is when this goes to show is to say I'm running Japanese because that's what I like. But you could use this for European, American, British. You know, the basic two oval loops that just work every time you want to use them. And put make the scenery your own. But this size fits on a nice board, and you can see the amount of coaches I can run. So yeah. I will try and find out, folks, how to stop it reversing the image like this. I know if I swap the camera around to the other way, it'll be fine. Yeah, crazy. Yes. Apparently it's something systemic to iPhone, but I don't remember it doing it before. But yeah. Very strange, very strange. But as everything's backwards, I better get my copy checked. Yeah, got all sorts to get in here. I've got foxes I want to get on there, Tanuki, Kitsune Tanuki. I want to get the shrines to both set up. There'll be a lot more shrines on this one than the original Sakura Densha. Also the big one over there. Yeah, get the various yokai things set up. And that's one of the next buildings I probably will buy in the new month. Will be I'll find a suitable building for the inn that I want. That basically I want to make it look a bit derelict, but not stop the light bleed on it, so that I can put little paper silhouettes of yokai in there and backlight them with one of the flickering LEDs I've got, so it looks like the shadows are sort of dancing about a bit as well. That how the Haunted Inn to go. It's an actual story in my book of yokai, which I need to send you some pictures of, Killian. It's a very pretty book. But yes. I don't share nearly enough with you, sir. I hope to share a lot more. But yes, do you know, that's something else I was wondering. I got to thinking, how can I go about in the scenes I want to put in? I suddenly thought I'd like to put in the Baron. I think the Baron needs to go in there, and I think that the Crow, and I'm trying to remember what the Crow's name was, the gargoyle in that one. Was it Toto? Was that Toto? I can't remember the name of that one. I thought I filmed him. Damn. And Looter. For those who don't know, this is a film called The Cat Returns, and the Baron is a statue cat that comes to life, and he runs the cat business office that helps out someone in distress when they need it most. I'll give you the barest gist of it, but basically his sidekicks are, he's got a gargoyle, which is like a raven or a crow, and there's an extremely large cat, both in height, to stand on the back legs, in height and weight, who likes to eat a lot, who is called Muta. Muta with an M. M-U-T-A. Muta. They keep calling him Buta by mistake. Buta is pig in Japanese, so there's the joke. Obviously, it upsets him. Zero Moments Curious. That sounds like you need to watch it as well. That's the thing. Oh, you got stuff to show me too. Most excellent, sir. I look forward to it. But yes, I'd like to. These are things I'd like to include on here. Is the Baron and Haru as well. I think from that same film. I think she needs to go with them. I did think, like, how can I do it? So I've got the cats carrying Haru, and like being chased by the Baron. So carrying Haru and Muta and being chased by the Baron. I don't know. I'm just thinking about these. Link to likes you sent me. Not yes. Damn. Try for different place. I get 10 to like you. That's not bad. That's not bad. With the resistors all in them as well. I think they're cracking, those things. I can't wait to get these two lit up properly. See, I'm thinking about that. I mean, Kato do a load of cats, so I could always go that route. I could stick a load together. The normally is a sort of figure in a line, so line about the hands up or something like that, and a suitably large cat. Maybe a HO scale cat for Muta, who knows? But yeah. Okay, Brian, take care, sir. Thanks for coming along. But yeah, these things are all going on in my head. They're all going on in my head. Positive STL files, very good. Thank you very kindly, Killian. That's much appreciated. Oh, that'd be grand. Yeah, and that's one of the big things about it. It has to be fun. It's got to be fun. It's got to link to all this. You know, I was saying to Dale here yesterday that I'd like to get S-scale Michael Portillo and cameraman to go on the platform, filming his show. You know, the great Japanese railway journeys. I don't think he's done one of those yet, so we'll be filming it here. But then somewhere else, have another camera crew following Michael Palin when he's doing all of his trip recordings. Again, you know, so you know, one of the things on the thing, can you spot both Michaels? Portillo should be easy to spot. So I think you know his Bradshaw's and well, the Japanese equivalent of Bradshaw, and Abra in a bright coloured suit, of course. For those who know his programme, he likes his bright suits. One of the funniest threads I saw on Blue Sky over Easter was someone was it Michael Portillo's different Easter eggs with the colours match. It was brilliant. That's not pretty good. Do you want to say at the latest? Okay, Anthony, take care, my friend. Thank you for coming along, sir. Take care. Yes, look forward to Wednesday. Did you know Britannia is due at 8 AM tomorrow? I did. I thought about it. I decided against it. I don't know if to try and go a little bit earlier and get it answered. It depends what time I wake up, to be honest, and how I feel in the morning. Had a bit of a dip tonight in my mood, which wasn't grand, but yeah. Which is why I did have a stream one night and I cancelled it because I was like, oh, I'm really feeling it. But then I did again, so here I am. 8 AM is pretty early, yeah. Absolutely, Killian. Absolutely. Now, deal. There should only be one 6:30 in a day. PM. Absolutely, Killian. Absolutely. And that, of course, is something else I'm going to reference on the layout. I'm thinking in one of the corners have some more trees sort of set up, and then in amongst that, a Great War tank looking a bit derelict again, and have some schoolgirls around it, like they're finding it for the team, just to reference Girls and Pants as well. I've got a lot I want to fit in on this layout, to reference all the different shows, all the different influences I've had on my journey. And I was trying to think which Girls and Panzer tank's the perfect one. Well, of course, for me, it's got to be a Great War tank. It's got to be a proper landship, water carrier of Mesopotamia. So, yeah, that the shark team was the obvious one. And everyone else can just ask me, well, there's a Great War One British tank on the layout. It's a shame, actually, that they chose the... As much as I love the rhomboid tank, it's a shame they chose that and not a whippet, because the Japanese did actually get whippet tanks off them. So it's like, yes. Yeah. I just downloaded file for one of the insects from Nausicaa. That's beyond 009 out. Oh, that would be cool. Oh, I like that. I wonder if it can be shrunk down and be small enough just to put one in the woods somewhere. But again, it's one of those things where people spot it. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. But yes, look forward to seeing that in the 009 layout. Okay, I didn't know you were working on 009 as well. So. I'm still better to see them in 32mm rather than so I don't end up doing 15 to 2 different gauges. Well, at Key Model World, there was a C11 sale in gauge 1 with that suit. I did offer 50p for it, but he didn't take me seriously. That's it, saves you packing it up. I'll take it off your hand and save you taking to take it back. I'll give it time. Oh, we've gone over our hour, but the conversation's flowing. Yeah. Really pleased to say that I was telling Dale about this yesterday actually. There's a famous piece of film they showed it at York, in fact, though they missed out the coolest bit of it. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Of the first service train, Shinkansen, leaving the station, the big ceremony, and it leaves. The coolest bit they missed out at the video at York NRM if you're listening, is there's one of these in that video. There's a D51 that simultaneously departs on the track next, because we've got the Shinkansen up here, and the D51, from your point of view, Shinkansen up there, D51's down here, and they do a simultaneous departure. But the NRM ones clipped it down, so it's just the Series 0. There's a D51 to be shown! I have the footage with the D51 in, but someone who I quite possibly know, who I've mentioned in the past that some of you will know about, a friend I could mention, actually got an interview, and there's an hour-and-a-half video which is an interview with the guy who drove that Shinkansen that day. He drove the very first service train, bullet train in Japan. First one, fair-paying passengers on board. So yeah, pretty cool. I've got it to watch still. What I love most, he's got a big cabinet of trains behind, a bit like this, but an actual cabinet, and there's quite a big Shinkansen low down, and above it is all steam. think there's a D. I think it's a D51 front and centre. It could be a C50. I didn't quite get to see the wheels, but the boiler's pretty similar on those. But yeah, he's got loads of steam engine. You think this is the guy that drove the first one, and he's got he's got more steam than he has that. Which I thought, yeah. What does that tell us that we don't already know, eh? But yeah, I mean, it looks like now the only bit of the original Sakura Densha that'll be on this layout is going to be the signal box. I've decided against using the railway buildings in this corner over here that I had on the original because they are for a yard, and I'm going to do something else in this corner now. So, yeah. I thought so too. I'll drop you a link to that. I don't know if, I think there are subtitles, there should be subtitles on that video. But yes. Yes. Well, right, the coffee conversation, but we are, I'm afraid, quite a way over where I intended to end it. So, with that in mind, I will say, arigatou gozaimasu. Take care, everyone. It's been lovely to chat to you all. Nice to share some trains with you again. And I'll see you next Monday. We'll be running something different that time. I wonder if we should go all steam next time. We'll see what happens. Anyway, take care all. And let's say, arigatou gozaimasu. Sayonara.